We are in the Birbhum district, about 200 kilometers northwest of the city of Kolkata. Many of the villages here have families of Baul singers. Through them, an age-old tradition has been handed down through the centuries.
The philosophy that they have matches quite well with the kind of philosophy that in many songs Tagore often had advocated. If you wish to compare these people, I think you can compare them surely with the saint poets of Karnataka or with the kind of Sufi traditions in the North India. The Bauls are a mix of Hindus and Muslims, so you don't have really only Hindu Bauls. You also have a lot of Islamic thought and tradition and references which come in Baul singing.
The word Baul probably comes from the Sanskrit vyakul, meaning impatiently eager. Some consider them to be insane, in a divinely inspired way. Indeed, they are far from the sanity of the materialistic and mundane world.
When they sing, it's not like anybody is singing. They have a real practice behind that. And all these yogic practices, or particularly of breathing practices, create that kind of a singing. If you think, nowhere in the world will you find a single person singing, playing iktara on one hand, and dancing, and playing the dugi on the other hand, at the same time. Nowhere in the world. It's very difficult to get a tradition of song which holds the tone for such a long time while dancing. And maybe you will get it in Indian classical music, but they don't move. They sit and sing. Here they run around.
ও কত লক্ষ জনম ঘুরে ঘুরে সাধের মানব জনম পেয়েছো রে এ জনম চলে গেলে ও ভোলা মন এ জনম চলে গেলে ও পাগল মন ও ফিরে আর তো পাবে না না গো না 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 যেতে দেব না আমি হিদ মাজারে সব লোকে কয় লালন কি জাত সংসারে সুন্নত করলে হয় মুসলমান নারী জাতের হয় কি বিধান বামন চিনি
পৈতায় প্রমাণ বামনি চিনব কি করে সব লোকে কয় লালন কি জাত সংসারে
If you go to Turkey and see the Mevlanas, and it's the same thing, the dervishes, or they have almost similar kind of practices also, and the songs also are very similar to that. It was something like negating the scripture or negating the rule from above. So therefore it has also a kind of a community which lives, which is a kind of a self-regulated community. It's not regulated or ruled by any external force. Now I can sing a Baul song for you, but then that's not a Baul song really, because their sound comes from some particular point from the body. And that's the kind of practice they do. This is a very, very, I think I'm told that these are very old kind of Indian practices, and it does not come from the sky. It doesn't fall from the sky. You have to kind of, you need an effort to get that. And that itself, I think, becomes a part of the sadhana, part of the whole life, part of your whole being.
নিরাকার ব্রহ্ম হয় সে আকার সাকার হইল সে যেজন দিব্য জ্ঞানী হয় সে জানতে পাই যেজন দিব্য জ্ঞানী হয় সে জানিতে পাই কলিযুগে মানুষ হয় অবতার মানুষ গুরু নিষ্ঠা জাগ ভবে মানুষ গুরু নিষ্ঠা জাগ
This is the treasured heritage of the Indian people. A vision of life which looks always towards the eternal. A vision which recognizes material aims and objects as only ephemeral things, a passing reality. The search is always for that which is beyond, that which can only be found within. Indian thinkers, these Bauls included, always seek ways to be carried away, to lose the sense of the self, to be carried away in ecstasy, and therefore to discover the truth.